green screen shit on the last one. Again, I'm new. But yeah, I was only gonna stream for another 10 minutes, so I guess I'm gonna knock out about 10 minutes on the bag and then out. And then tomorrow I'll definitely be streaming some more. So tune back in. It'll be sometime during the day. Probably, obviously, but probably around 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock or so, maybe a little bit earlier. All right, back to Let me get my glasses on. Mr. Blindy the Bat over here. Hey, appreciate it, bud. Brad, appreciate you tuning in. Punching bags don't hit back. Yeah, that's a big fact. But you know what I mean? That's why you spar, right? That's why you train with other people. So you get your timing down and everything. I know you're probably just being a smartass, but dude, I appreciate you joining in either way. Facts. Everybody uses heavy bags, man. It helps develop more power, and it just really helps with the fluidity of your combinations. The more you hit bags, the more fluid your combinations become. And yeah, right now I'm amateur, so I still got a long way to go. But again, I appreciate everybody tuning in. And yeah, right now, like, so a lot of it, like, I'm going between like trying to be very fast and hitting hard and just throwing technical shots. And hey, I appreciate you showing up there too, Sky. Welcome to the stream. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. Not positive all the time, but I try to be. You know, I mean, everybody has their down days, but again, I try. Appreciate you, Brad. Yes, sir. Just like I said, like, yeah, some of it I'm trying to throw fast and hard, and then some of it I'm working different combinations. Like I might throw a one and then uppercut, boom. You know what I mean? I might with the kicks. So it's that bag. Bye. Damn, you just like leaving out on me like that, huh? Okay. I appreciate you tuning in. It's okay. Hell yeah, dude. I appreciate you, man. I got a fight that's going to be posted on the channel soon. I've had a couple fights this year. So right now at the moment I've had an IKF, which is, it's nothing really that special. IKF is like point Muay Thai. It's like pre-amateur. It's really just to get some experience in. And then I've had 2 exhibitions in this year. I just had a fight last weekend. Exhibitions, if you don't know, they're basically smokers exhibitions. They're basically an amateur fight that doesn't go on your record, so it's good for experience, getting control of the nerves and everything. So I had 2 Muay Thai exhibitions this year and 1 IKF. I plan on having a bunch more this year. My goal is this year I'm trying to get my blue belt in jiu-jitsu, and then next year I'm going to do some amateur MMA, probably for the PFC. If you're in the Dallas area, or you know, just Texas in general, I'm sure if you're really into MMA, you probably heard of the PFC. But it's a smaller organization. It's a good way to start to help you build yourself. Like they don't just throw you to the wolves. You know what I mean? Like you can kind of pick your opponents a little bit easier. Like I say, like I'd rather get my ass kicked in the training room than in the ring. You know what I mean? Muay Thai. Yeah, come on, Sky. You've been subscribed for a while. You know, get out of town. Shh. But yeah, I'm gonna get a couple more rounds in on the bag. Again, Brad, I appreciate the subscription because one last thing before I hit the bag. At the moment, like I'm trying to grow my social media following. That way, I can get more. I can start getting some sponsorships and just in general some revenue from my social media. That way it can help me just focus on my training, and I don't have to worry about a job scenario as much. Right now I got to work and everything, and I got to worry about money. But if I can get sponsorships, grow my YouTube big enough where I can start selling merch and get some ad revenue, it would really help me with my journey and just really focusing on fighting. Because like I train 24/7. I mean, not 24/7, but you know what I mean. I train 6-7 days a week. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the bag. I'll tell you after this next round, okay? I'm not in your town, bro, dude. I know you're not there, Miss Thailand. Kind of like Kimbo Slice. Okay. All right, I'm gonna hit the bag. I'll finish that song after this. I'm not as sharp in my southpaw stance, but I try. I gotta. The more you do something, the better you get. So you gotta work it, you know. Normally, like when I have an actual bag, I like using the power from the kick to bounce my leg back. That way I get back to my stance quicker. Because like a lot of people, they'll throw it and they'll kind of bring it around. And it takes longer for you to get to your stance. I really can't show that example as much on this bag. But when you throw it hard and bring it straight back down, your kick gets you back to your stance quicker. And that way you're able to go on the attack right away, and you're not having to throw this, and then I'm having to readjust, you know. So it's boom, 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 and I can go right back on that attack. Again, I can't really throw fast because my stand is a little iffy. I don't want to freaking kick it. Better fix that. So another thing about these stands, man, if you got anywhere where you can actually hook it up, like one of those big bags, these stands aren't it. But it's good to start, you know. I don't really have anywhere I can hook it up either. The garage is in use. Let me read the chat real quick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, so like when you throw your kick, like a lot of people, they'll throw it and they'll kind of bring it back in like a rounded kind of way, and then they got to reset up in their stance. And if you just kick right to it, then bring it right back down with the power, the pop from the kick, your foot gets back down to your stance quicker, and you're able to go right back into it, and you're able to start striking quicker than you kind of bring your kick around and having to readjust and get back in your stance, you know. But yeah, so it's always good to work both sides. Like when you're left-handed, of course, like most of the time, like your coach you'll have your left hand in the back, so you'll start off at the southpaw, right? But just in general, like I like working both sides because, as you said, like it's good. It adds more stuff to my game. It's more stuff I can set up. One thing I've been really liking about my southpaw stance is that rear kick. Your liver is on your right side, right? So your liver is right here. It's like to the center of your solar plex, all the way to the side right here. So that rear kick when I'm in southpaw stance, it goes right to the liver. So if I can land that clean, it's a great shot. And then also like getting better at southpaw. If I can get this off quick, you know what I mean? I can jab in, and then boom. That's some combinations I've been working in southpaw, and just in general, I'm trying to get more fluid. But what I was talking about before I went and started hitting the bag again is my plan this year is to get a bunch of exhibitions in, MMA and Muay Thai, kickboxing, any of the three, and yeah, just get the experience in, and then next year start fighting amateur. That's my goal this year. So yeah, get my blue belt in jiu-jitsu this year. Do a bunch of exhibitions, and then yeah, get my amateur debut in. Either with more than likely with PFC because they let you build yourself up a little bit. How old am I? Yeah, I'm old. I'm old for the sport, but no, I mean, okay. Instead of being, I'm 27, but you know, just to be real, like, there's people that you know inspire you that make it like make you realize like it's not impossible. Like I started when I was 23. Guess who else started when they were 23? Alexander Volkanovski started when he was 23. People love to hate the motherfucker, but below Muhammad, he became a champion. 23 years old is when he started. Another Vietnamese guy I just saw recently compete. Motherfucker started training when he was 23. He just won in the UFC. There's plenty of examples. Alex Pereira, he started training when he was 23. He didn't start grappling until much later on, and he still made it as far as he did in the UFC. So it's never too late. If you start in your young 20s, you still have time to accomplish something in the sport. As long as you train hard and you put your mind to it and you don't give up on yourself, you can do it, man. Yeah, exactly. Most champions are in their 30s. Like most guys, like they don't make it there until a little bit later. They build themselves up a little bit before they get to that level. But I will say, like, I still wish I would have started when I was younger, especially with the grappling, because there's such a learning curve for the grappling. Like, man, a black belt it takes like 8 to 10 years, and like that's about the range where it's like yeah you're training like at least 3 times a week. So man, it's just the grappling is really the hard one. Like striking, like you can get it down. Striking, like I feel like you get really like quite good in 3 or 4 years. Like you could be like low level pro to like high level amateur in 3 or 4 years on the striking, and that can get you pretty far. But the grappling, dude, the grappling is just there's so much more to it. If you don't mind me asking, what belt are you? Do you train jujitsu? I still got quite a bit of ways to go, but me personally, like, so I've been consistent with kickboxing for about 4 years and some change, like minus some injuries and everything. But with the grappling, I've only been consistent about 9 months, and at the moment, I'm recovering from some injuries. I actually went into the fight injured. My sternum's bruised from a knee, and then I also sprained my ankle. And then because the mat was so slippery, like from getting swept over and over and sliding everywhere, my ankles are real sore. So I was thinking about doing another smoker June 7th, but I'm debating. I think I need to let my body heal because every time I like throw a heavy kick, like and let's say I catch them, and it's even my lower part of my shin, and it hits their elbow. Like the impact, I feel it in my ankle, and my ankle sore for the rest of the sparring session. It's, oh, I got you, man. Don't be like Sean or Connor. What do you mean, like? As in, have my leg snap or go into a fight like super injured where you like kind of fuck yourself? Is that what you mean by that? And hey, that's good, man. Like, how old are you? Like, it's like I was saying, it's never too late. Like, if you want to start training, start training. Like, if you're not actually like consistent, like if you're just sparring with your buddies in the backyard, I mean that will only get you so far. Like, start going to a gym. Like, find a gym near you, like whether it's a fight gym or a family gym, and go for it. You know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, no, I'm okay. I just, like when you start going consistently and you start, welcome back, Sky. When you start training super consistently, it's really hard to take days off. Like it's addicting, man. Like yesterday I sparred and I shouldn't have sparred, but today I really need to work my clinch. So today I'm gonna work clinch and boxing, and I'm gonna let my ankles heal. I mean, the clinch I might that's a little iffy, but I really got to work my clinch more. I gotta get better at sweeps and everything. And you're 25, bro. Like, start training, dude. Like, if you're not like, if you're not actually going to a gym and training, man, you're doing yourself a disservice. Especially if you love MMA as much as you're saying you love MMA. Like, it seems like it's something that you're passionate about. So, dude, do it, bro. Find a gym in your area. You know, I mean, there's a lot of good gyms all over the place. Especially in like decent sized cities. Like if you live in Texas, you got Fort Worth has a billion different, like not a billion, you know what I'm saying, but they got a bunch of high level gyms. You got War Room, you got Frey MMA, you got Phalanx, you got in the Dallas area you got Janjira, you got Evo Lacau. I can't say it. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Uh, That's a funny coincidence. Yeah, man, but just look up gyms near you, man. Like, uh, there's always a possibility that you got a really good gym near you. You know what I mean? Like, and even if it's not like the highest level gym, just don't get sucked into a McDojo. That's all I gotta say. Other than that, man, yeah, go for it. Fuck, I gotta check the time real quick. I got another round or two because I actually, oops, my bad. I actually got to go cook for my madre before she gets home. I said I would do it to be nice. And hey man, I appreciate you joining in Dallas. And again, start training, bro. Start training. Start training, dude. I'll even look them up and I'll comment on your if you got any videos up on your YouTube. I'll comment on your YouTube. Okay. I'll send you a bunch that look good because like I've had experience with gyms. You know what I mean? I've been to quite a bit of gyms. I've trained in Thailand. I'm from Massachusetts originally. I trained when I was up there. I went to Regiment MMA. There, I've been to Outlaw Muay Thai, War Room MMA, TXBBA, which is it's more like a family gym, but it's a good family experience. And then yeah, I mean I've been to a bunch of gyms, so it's always good to check out different gyms too. Doesn't hurt. You get different knowledge, you know, especially if you consider yourself a martial artist and you want to continue to grow. All right, one more round because I got to go cook. Pereira over here, right? I can't fight like that. I have a guy that hasn't came to my gym in a while, but man, he had so much power and he fought like that. He was making it work too. I wish he would show back up. He was really good, man. His name was Mitchell. I'm sure I'll see him again one day. He has some stuff going on. Damn it. It's really hard to do on this bag, but that's basically a cross. With my hook, I'm using it to switch stances, and I'm doing that switch kick. That last one was terrible. Alright guys. Hey, Brad. Yeah, I definitely do a lot of angling, but the only problem with this bag is, here, let me flip the camera around. See, look, I don't have a lot of room with this crap right here. So like the most I can do is I can move around the bag like this. You know what I mean? I can't really, because a lot of the angles, they involve me flipping around like this, and this shit is in my way. See what I mean? So a lot of the strikes that I can hit on this bag, yeah, it's more like straight up. That's why I'm just working a lot of like trying to fluid combinations, like 1 2 1 2 3 1 1 5, or excuse me, 1 6. And if you don't know, so your jab is your 1. Here, I'll show you. But you said you don't train at a gym, so this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. Okay. So yeah, I it's mostly like just straight up, and like I was trying to do with that one combination, it's still hard to do. Like, so what I was doing is I was throwing a 2, and then I was coming out to the side, and I was, hold on, let me see if I can set this up in a different way. I need to get me a freaking whatchamacallit, a stand. Let me see if there's anywhere I can put it where you can see. Alright, let me try to put it right there. Okay, so what I mean is, like, so I was working 2, 3, right? See how I switch stances into that switch kick, right? So I throw the 2, 3. As I throw that 3, I switch stances into that switch kick. I was trying to work that on the bag, but again, I can only do so much on this bag. What did you say, Sky? Oh shit, what, the LKT closed? No way. I swear I just checked their Instagram not too long ago and they were still open. Oh, but yeah, again, my bad. I gotta go ahead and go cook. Brad, I appreciate you tuning in, and yeah, appreciate the subscription, and feel free to tune in again. A lot of what I'm gonna be like streaming is gonna be bag work, And I might, like, set the phone where it was last time, and I might do some different combinations. That way I can angle a little bit more. But for the most part, this is it. And then my videos that I post are gonna be, it's gonna be like maybe reviews on different gloves and everything, and then my fights, and then all my shorts and everything. They're all gonna be like training footage, like sparring and everything like that, and pad work. But again, appreciate you, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. And yeah, you have a great day, buddy. And yeah, I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow. Peace out, bro.